Hello everyone, this is Piero Giorgio, author of Survive the Economic Collapse. We are in early January 2019 here in windy Geneva, in the winter of course, and I wanted to wish you all a very, very happy 2019, and I will follow this without the wind. My dear friends, Happy New Year! So, windy and wintry Geneva. So here I'm doing my recording without the sound, and you'll have the images without the noise. I wanted to thank you all who followed me and read my books in 2018. It's been an incredible year. Lots of things happening in the world, as you've seen, and as I predicted. For those of you who understood my French language videos and books before, we are seeing the symptoms of the chaos and the collapse that is coming. We see the insanity of political correctness, of identity politics, becoming crazy to a point that I think in no time in history we've had people debating of what a woman, what being a woman, or being a man, or being something else means. We've seen the incredible insanity of the left. We have seen the revival and resurgence of common sense parties in Italy, in Hungary, in Poland, and the growth of other parties that represent the common people with common sense coming back in the Gilets jaunes in France, in the movements for Brexit, of course, with the Trump supporters in the US already 2 years in, and we've seen the resurgence of common people around the world. But these are symptoms of the chaos that is happening, and that are just the inevitable signs of what's happening, what is going to be inevitable, which means a further dislocation and collapse of the economical systems, while the people in denial become more and more insane because they refuse to see reality, and therefore they will flee further and further into insanity, and so expect more and more crazy and completely insane actions from the left and from social justice warriors, and their attempt to set up a global dictatorship to plunder all the remaining and dwindling resources of the world. So, you and I have been telling this and following this for years, and certainly I've been saying that in my books, and more books are coming out this year. I think there's going to be 2 of my books published in 2019, so thank you in advance for connecting to my website, piero.com, and registering so that you can get notification when they are out. I don't know how long I can stay on social networks or on YouTube. As you know, censorship is increasing, which is also a symptom of the chaos that is happening. And therefore, I would love to keep in touch with you. So please register. I promise I will not spam you. I will not send you emails every day, nor every week, nor every month. But perhaps when my books are out or when major events are happening, I will let you know. So go on my website, piero.com, and put the link below, and you can connect to that. The second thing is that not only my new books will come out, but certainly we need to start to network and to network all of us together to support each other, so that when the inevitable dictatorship will try to hit us, we will be able to support each other, and that is going to be very important. So we're going to create, after having made mental secession, we probably will be able to have a mutual support in prevision of the inevitable physical secession that will happen in the future. I actually think the final stages of the collapse are getting nearer and nearer. We may see in 2019 a major stock market collapse at some point, maybe not at the beginning of the year, but perhaps towards the middle or the end. But certainly the system is shaking and is very near the crumbling phase. We've seen the comeback, as I said, common sense people in Italy, in Hungary, and movements all over the world of people who cannot accept anymore the globalist policies, which are policies of destruction of local cultures, destructions of nations, destructions of people through economical genocide, but also physical genocide with these importation of third world people across the world and displacement of millions of people, which are inevitably going to create wars across the world. And if this doesn't suffice, believe me that they have plans for nuclear war to make sure that they stay in power. So we have to do as much as we can to prepare for that, but also to convince them and convince others to absolutely avoid this and make sure that this is not going to happen. So, my friends, thank you again for your support and for being around in 2018. There'll be more coming in 2019, and in the end, our goal is to save our families, our way of lives, perhaps, but certainly not the way of life that the globalization wants for us, which is to be at best consumers, at worst slaves. And definitely we can support each other, and this is a time to network. This is a time to create the strong connections for a healthy living and healthy life across the future. So again, I wish you the best health, happiness, good productivity, but for the right things. Okay? Thanks a lot, and I'll see you soon. Take care.